What is going on, dwellers? This is the Fallout Handbook coming at you with a brand new video. How's everyone doing today? Guys, we've just got word that Bethesda will be attending 2019's E3 conference. Very exciting and very unexpected considering how last year's E3 went for them. I mean, mind you, the E3 conference itself went very well, but what followed, what ensued, as we all know, was not so well. With the release of Fallout 76 and all of its issues, we saw a lot of hate and a lot of distrust coming from the community towards Bethesda. So with that being said, it's kind of shocking to see that they're actually coming back, which I personally am very excited for. And so now we're going to get into my predictions for what we can expect from Bethesda's E3 2019. So firstly, I want to discuss kind of the marketing approach for Bethesda, because right now they aren't really being seen in a good light. As we all know, like I said, the Fallout 76 controversy and all of these, issues that came with it. Bethesda is not in a good place right now. So, can we expect Bethesda to, shock the world with something that can redeem them? Or are they just kind of gonna take another year, kind of give us something mediocre, something okay or decent, in which case next year they can give us something amazing. So personally, it's kind of hard for me to predict. I want to say that they're going to try and redeem themselves by revealing something amazing this year. Not necessarily a new release, but just kind of giving us more information on one of their big titles like Starfield or Elder Scrolls 6, which, I mean, I am just beyond hyped for the Elder Scrolls 6. But as for the predictions that I have for E3 this year, here they are. Firstly, I am certain that they are going to talk about Fallout 76. They cannot ignore it. They cannot run away from it. I personally think the game is alright. But what I think they're going to talk about is fixes that are coming to the game, ways to improve it, as well as maybe address what they've done wrong and kind of say, hey, we're not going to make these mistakes again in the future, which I think is good. Personally, I think that they will learn from their mistakes. But with that being said, I think that we are going to see a good chunk of this E3 focusing on Fallout 76. I shouldn't say a good chunk, but like a decent portion. I'm not sure if that's what they're going to start with or where it's going to fall in the conference, but we can obviously expect some Doom Eternal. That's kind of been the big thing. I think they formally announced that they're going to be talking about it, as well as I believe they're supposed to release a couple like DLCs or something for Wolfenstein. I'm not sure. I've never followed Wolfenstein, so I don't know. I guess the proper terminology, if it's going to be just a whole new game. I believe it's called like Cyber Pilot and Youngblood, something like that. I'm not sure if those have already been released or if they're going to be talked about or when they're going to be released, but I think we are going to see some Wolfenstein, some Doom Eternal, some Fallout 76. But the big titles is really what I think everybody's waiting for. They can give us some Prey, or they can give us some, even Dishonored or whatever it might be, but everyone is really waiting for the two big ones, Starfield and the Elder Scrolls. So, the way I see it is, they are not going to give us, like, a lot about the Elder Scrolls. I'm predicting that they might give us something, though, like a little teaser, just because I really feel like they want to remind everybody, like, hey, like, we're Bethesda, we are the creators of this masterpiece, and don't you forget it, because we're so, or rather, the community is so, just in their chest about Fallout. They're so upset. I think Bethesda's going to want to give them a reminder, hey, look at all of these other series that we put out, and look how amazing they are. So I think we are going to see a little bit of the Elder Scrolls, as well as the Elder Scrolls Blades, which is an app that I believe is coming very soon to the App Store and the Play Store, which that's going to be pretty cool. I think that'll be all right. But with that being said, Starfield might actually be the thing that everybody's looking forward to, just because it's a brand new series and it's meant to be kind of like a futuristic, almost like a Fallout or a Skyrim, Elder Scrolls rather. Kind of like a futuristic RPG. So the way that I've been seeing that, the way that everyone's been describing it, is kind of like a Skyrim in space, which, I mean, that'd be pretty cool. I'd be very hyped for that. But with the rise of all of these sci-fi games like Anthem and even Prey, which was published by Bethesda, as well as the re-release of Halo for PC, which is going to be amazing, I think Bethesda is going to try to feed off of that with the release of Starfield, which is going to be, I'm just so hyped for it. But the question stands, are they going to announce formally Starfield? Are they going to give us, hey, this game is going to come out soon, here's the release date, here's everything about it? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think we're going to have to wait a little bit longer for that one. Bethesda is, opening more offices. They're hiring more people. So I think we can start to expect games a little sooner rather than later. But as for big releases, I don't think that they're going to actually formally announce any. I don't think that they're going to come out with anything huge anytime soon, really. I don't think they're going to announce it. I mean, like we said, Doom Eternal might be the big thing this E3. But with that being said, that's kind of my predictions for E3 this year for Bethesda. If you guys have any questions or comments or even feedback, go ahead and drop a comment down below. I read everything. I definitely hope you guys enjoyed, and I am very much looking forward to E3 this year. Let me know what you think of my predictions. If you think I'm wrong, tell me why. I'd like to hear. But other than that, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. And as always, dwellers, keep wandering.